Hello, welcome back to another episode of Geek with Glasses. In today's video, we are going to do a quick first impressions and product unboxing for the Razer Nostromo Expert Gaming Keypad. So the Razer Nostromo is actually a Belkin produced product. So it's a keypad that Belkin has been producing, and Razer has bought in the rights for distribution of this specific keypad. And we're going to take a quick look at it, what we get in the box, and just basic first impressions when opening the unit. And then we're going to do another video after we spent some time playing with it and using it for a myriad of different games, first-person shooters, MMOs, and other things of the like. So let's take a look at what we get. Exterior of the box here, we can get a good look at the actual keypad. If we turn over onto the side, we talk, the box talks a little bit about the ergonomic design and form factor. Hopefully it's going to be a lot less stress on your hand than just a flat keyboard when you're playing and doing a lot of gaming. Enhanced Razer configuration software. So the software comes with, I think, 20 preset player profiles, and then I think there's a good 4 or 5 different settings for each game and button assignment. So you've got almost infinite customization for games with the software that it comes with, and key mappings for how you want to play. Fully programmable keys and directional thumb as well with the unit. Look at the back of the box, your basic adjustable soft pad, soft touch wrist pad, programmable 8-way directional thumb pad, basically a D-pad, 20 game profiles built in with the software, and then obviously you can customize from there. Ergonomic form factor, 16 programmable keys. So between the thumb pad, a thumb key, a roller key, and then the actual keys on the keyboard area, you have a total of 16 fully programmable keys that you can create for your gaming preferences. Again, if we flip over onto the other side, 16 programmable keys, backlit, what does this one say? 1000 hertz ultra polling for your scroll wheel, directional thumb pad, 20 game profiles. So kind of a continuation on what the rest of the box says. And on the Razer's level of elite, expert, or essential, we're looking at a expert class device. If we open up the front, it has a nice little magnet closing for nice packaging. We can see the actual unit here, and then again some more just literature about the product. Razer does a really good job of product packaging and display. So let's open this bad boy up and get our hands on the actual unit and see what initial impressions of holding the unit feels like. And again, this is not to be mistaken. This is not a replacement for a mouse. It's not a replacement for a keyboard. This is an addition. This is a game pad that you plug in and use in conjunction with your existing mouse and your existing keyboard. So we pull the unit out. For gamers, by gamers, Razer Zone. Nice little Razer logo there. Let's see. Pull this open. I picked this unit up off of recommendation. A buddy of mine, same buddy that recommended the Gamecom headset, he's been using one of these, and we do a lot of online gaming, and he's loving it. So I decided I'd go pick one up, do a review on it, and use it for a couple days, see whether or not I actually like it and whether or not I'm going to keep it. So stay tuned for the review. That review in the next couple of days will depend on actually whether or not I keep this unit. So we got a quick start guide. Got a couple of Razer stickers. We got a product catalog that's going to obviously talk about all the rest of the different products that Razer has available for the gaming community, and that comes in the literature package. We'll set that aside for a moment and pull the top up. Slide this little cardboard packaging, which has our cable out. Nice braided cable. I like that. Let's pull this little plastic cover up, and there you have it. There is the unit. Let me move this stuff out of the shot here so that we can just focus on the actual gamepad. So there you have initial impression, lightweight. I like it, nice and lightweight. Might actually be nice to have a little bit more weight so that it sticks to the desk a little better, but there are these rubber footies that'll probably do a real good job at keeping it planted firmly on your desk. Got a little switch down here. Not exactly sure what that does. First impression by looking at this little logo is probably the illumination. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. So we got some plastic protection over on it, you know, the factory protection. Nice soft touch rubber feel for the wrist rest. We've got 3 lights here, and these are different colored lights depending on what game you're playing, and more importantly, what key mapping you're playing with. These lights will combine to make different lights, and I'll show you that once we get the product actually installed and start using it. So again, 16 total keys. You know, they're numbered 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 14. We got a thumb key here and a thumb key here. Not sure, the gamepad does press in, not sure if that's a key or not. And then we have the scroller wheel, which is a key as well. So we do have some customization. So you've got a joystick. So it's a D-pad with a joystick thumb pad. You can pull that off and go back to the traditional D-pad that you're used to with, you know, starting with your Nintendo controllers and advancing forward. And the actual wrist rest has an adjustment as well. So you can pop this off. And as you can see, we've got 4 sets of holes on the pad, so you can move it further away, depending on how your hand is. That's way too far for my hand. So I will be maintaining it in the first 2 holes, depending on how long your fingers are, and there you have it. So the unit, it's got a nice feel to it. You know, it has a good polished feel on the wrist rest. Let me get the cable out here. And it definitely has a good ergonomic feel. I can see where this would probably be much more comfortable for extended gameplay than using just a regular flat keyboard for, you know, the hours and hours of first-person shooters or MMOs that you may participate in. So that's our first impression. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in, get the drivers set up. I'm hoping that there's drivers for Windows 8 in this unit. I know the box specifically claims compatible with Windows 7. My gaming rig is running Windows 8, so I'm gonna go take a look at the Razer website, see if I can find drivers for the unit and that are specific to Windows 8. If not, I'll install the Windows 7 drivers, and I'm assuming that they'll work just fine. But I'm going to go plug this thing in, spend you know, a few hours with it, and get some gaming time under my belt using the unit, and then we'll do a subsequent video where we will get into the weeds of how the software works, how it configures, and just my general impressions of using it, whether or not I'm going to keep it. You know, does it make $80 worth of improvement? Does it make $80 worth of, you know, comfort for long-term playing? That's to be determined. And when I say $80, these retail in most of your brick and mortars for about $79.99. Obviously, probably find them for a little bit cheaper online, but then you're paying shipping. So right around the $80 price point for the Razer Nostromo, and we're going to plug it in, play around with it, get back to you and let you know in a subsequent video how we like it and whether or not it's you know, worth the 80 bucks. This is actually one of my first game pads. I have an old Wolf pad from back in the day when I was playing a lot of Warcraft. I got a Wolf pad, and other than that, this is my first, you know, kind of a hybrid controller that I'm going to be playing with, and I'm going to see whether or not it helps me out and improves my gameplay. So there you have it, the Razer Nostromo, retailing for $79.99 at brick and mortar shops. And stay tuned for the next video. As always, like, like, subscribe, comment, forward on, share with your friends, you know, help get the word out and support the show, and I really appreciate it. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot and have a good day.